Are we really going to put this bike straight in for an MOT? Well, actually, yes. You see, we would very much like to know what she needs. Now, she may surprise us and she may just pass her MOT. It's a 50-50, isn't it? But it would be nice to find out, even if she fails, to find out what she needs. Before I came out, I took a look at her last MOT pass and she had something like 17,700 miles. And now, wait, is that? Yes, her speedo's actually in kilometres, and now she's got 18,600 and a bit. So we may be putting this bike straight in for her MOT, but she's actually only, yeah, never mind, one of us is paying attention. Yes, she's only actually done 900 kilometres since her last MOT. And what's that in miles? Let's just do a little bit of quick maths there. Something like 550, if I've done my quick maths right. So although it may seem a little bit nuts putting this bike straight in for an MOT, thinking about it, she's only done 500 miles since her last MOT. That actually gives me a little bit of confidence. Now, yes, vehicles don't like to not be used. They do like being used. But this bike has been used so little since its last MOT that there is a possibility that she doesn't need anything. Or at least that's what I'm hoping. Oh, what a shit place to park a van. There's clearly something there. So you'll stop for a van, but you won't stop for a motorbike. Interesting. So, what do we know about this motorbike? Well, my son bought this bike off my friends Ed and Michelle, and I'm pretty sure that Ed and Michelle bought this bike off our other friend Jeremy. If I'm remembering, yeah, if I'm remembering right, that's how this bike came to be with us. Now, I have ridden this bike before because I lent Rafiki to Ed and Michelle for a couple of months, and whilst they had him, this bike was in my garage. And so when Rafiki got stolen and then we got him back, Ed and Michelle and myself, we swapped bikes back over. So I rode this bike from my garage back over to Ed and Michelle, and it wasn't too far. It was like, I don't know, 5 miles. So yes, I have ridden this bike before, and other than the fact that the bike vibrates when you get above 30, which is frustrating for me, other than that, I don't really have a problem with this bike. It's kind of nice to be riding a cruiser style bike again. Interestingly, the last one I rode, I was just thinking, what was the last cruiser that I rode? It was this one. It was this one back in, I don't know, July, August time. But yeah, I don't have a problem with this bike. If you're looking to get on the road on the cheap, if you're a cruiser guy or a cruiser girl and you're looking to get on the road on the cheap, something like this is perfect. So what exactly is it? Well, she is a Lexmoto 125, and according to this vehicle app that I've got, she is a Lexmoto HT. I think most people just call this bike the Vixen. And on the subject of what to call this bike, you know how we all like to name our motorbikes? Well, this one does have a name. Her name is Freedom. Yeah, I suspect not a lot of thought went into that. I suspect it may have been like, what do you want to call this bike? Vixen? No, Freedom. Freedom? Happy with Freedom? Yeah. As you'd expect, she needs a damn good clean-up. I mean, she hasn't been used for 2 months, so she has cobwebs. But not just that, the weather, the rust, it's gotten to the chrome in places, and I suspect a lot of that will clean up. But also, for as long as I've known this bike, she's been stored outside, so she's always been an outdoor bike, and because of that, you know, you've got this much chrome on an outdoor bike, it is going to start to look weathered over time. I suspect those little lines there are meant to correspond with 30, 40, 50, 60, that's ambitious. That looks like an Ed thing, that does. Right then, this is where we need to be. I'm just not sure where I need to park. I guess I could go, see if I go over that side, kind of gonna get the dodgy gradient. I already don't trust your kickstand. Well, she failed. Yes, she failed the MOT. And if you're wondering why I'm sat at my desk, it's because the last video clip of the day also failed. It didn't fail to record, it recorded in slow-mo, which actually made the bike look quite good actually. Made the bike look quite cinematic, but it's not what I was looking for. Certainly not what I was expecting from this new camera, and it was definitely not going to work for the rest of this video. So she's failed. Yes, she failed on a headlight bulb, actually a side light bulb, and also her chain and sprockets. Chain and sprockets are worn, and she got a dangerous defect actually on that rear sprocket. It's meant to be held on with 4 nuts and bolts. One of them is missing. One of the nuts is completely missing, and out of the other 3, 2 of them are so loose that you can actually turn them by hand. One of them is half off. So out of those 4 nuts and bolts that are meant to be holding that rear sprocket on, it's actually held on with 1. So we'll get some new parts ordered, and we'll see if we can't turn that fail into a pass.